others. Those who survived either scuttled to safety underground or were left outside to face radiation and mutagenic viruses. Over 60 years have passed, and now the two armies wish to own the surface. So, there is war. It is a war for land, for oil, for humanity, and it is for keeps.
Hello everybody and welcome to my next Let's Play. This is KKND Extreme. It's a old RTS game from 1997 I believe, and I believe it's made by Beam Entertainment, who I don't think's with us anymore. Which is a bit of a shame because they showed quite a bit of potential with this game. You could kind of call this a Command & Conquer clone. There were very many in the late 90s and early noughts. It's a pretty good game. It's got quite a unique setting to it, post-apocalyptic and all that, which is kind of been made popular again in recent years by the new Fallout games and whatnot. There's a very unique atmosphere to it because it's kind of got a very dark sense of humour to it, which I kind of like. It doesn't take itself overly seriously. Now, this is a game that I played. I didn't play a lot of this one. I saw this a couple of times over a friend's house. I used to know a very rich kid, and we would go over his house to play PC games. This is before I had a PC. And this is one of the games that I saw a couple of times. And I was very intrigued by it, because at the time, it probably won't look like much to most people these days, but at the time, it had very, very good graphics. They were much better than Command & Conquer Red Alert and Command & Conquer, the first one, Tiberian Dawn, I think it's been called now. So that kind of blew me away. But anyway, we only caught a couple of glimpses of this. Now, the one I did play a lot of was KKND Crossfire, which was the second and final game. Unfortunately final, because they were pretty good. Now, I've been trying to record this for a little while, but it hasn't been agreeing with the Hopog. I believe I've now overcome that little obstacle, but time will tell. But KKND Crossfire, the second game, is a game that I loved. I absolutely loved it. I played so much of it. I'm a huge RTS fan. I do want to do quite a few RTS games, but I'm not. Although I'm okay at RTS games, I'm not exactly a perfect player by any stretch of the imagination. And the trouble with a lot of RTS games that I remember is there are already a lot of playthroughs of them on YouTube, done by like experts. Yeah, they kind of put me to shame a bit. I mean, I've seen some of these levels done in 10, sometimes 5 minutes, and it takes me about 40 minutes to do them. But when KKND 2 came out, I didn't have a PC, but I saw quite a lot of it and played quite a lot of it on the PC. And I was really excited at the time because I had a PS1, and I remember there was a rental shop that I used to go to called Stop and Shop. And I remember seeing it new in, and I was so excited to play it. I grabbed the copy as soon as I could. Every week I'd rent a game, and I'd rent the game for the whole week. And this particular week it was KKND 2. And I was so excited, and I took it home. And unfortunately, the PlayStation 1 port of it was really, really bad. It was so far behind the PC version. It had missing animations, it had missing music, it was slower, which is kind of a shame. I mean, back when I was a kid, I didn't really understand it. You know, I was very young. But obviously now you kind of understand that a complex strategy game, for the most part, is a bit too much for consoles. Even now, I mean, if you played the Command & Conquers on the 360, they just don't work. They look terrible. They're really slow. They're laggy. The interface doesn't work. Although the interface could be sorted with a keyboard and mouse. I don't know why they don't let you use a keyboard and mouse for RTS games. It is the best way to play them. I mean, the Wiimote does a fairly good job, in all fairness. But I'm digressing. So anyway, I saw these on GOG the other day. And I thought, what the hell? Nikki brought them for me because she loves watching me play RTS. So I thought I'd give them a go. And I started playing this one. And I wasn't expecting too much from it. That's the trouble when you remember games fondly and you go back to them. You're always wondering, are they actually going to hold up? Are they going to be as good as you remember, or are you just about to ruin some memories? But no, this game is fantastic. It is just as fun now, and I was still actually quite impressed with how good the game looks. I've also got KKND Crossfire, and I haven't even installed or played that yet because I want to get this game done. Now, I think there's about 15-16 missions for each side, and when I installed this game, I blew through the first 13 or 14 missions of this game without any trouble whatsoever. And then I kind of hit a bit of a brick wall. It got really hard. Now, off camera, I believe I'm on the final mission. I haven't actually tried the final mission yet, but I'm on it. So, after I decided that I probably can do this relatively easy, as long as I can get the thing to record, I thought, why not? So, let's get on with it. Although, I will say there are two factions actually. You have the survivors and you have the evolved. The evolved being mutants, and survivors obviously survived humans. I've never played as the survivors in this game. I've only played the mutant campaign. So, that's kind of interesting for me anyway, because if you have a choice of playing as humans in a game, I always play the humans. I always play the good guys. So it's kind of a bit weird for me to play as the mutants. But so we are going to be doing the mutant campaign first. So that concludes the intro and rant for this particular game. So starting next video, the first mission. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're going to enjoy.